NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. The basketball gods seem to be displeased.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And for Atlanta, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard. Well, here we are. You gotta love game 1 of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year. There's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Pass to Bey. Kicks to Murray.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Young against Dinwiddie. Capella sets a screen for Young. Clock at 6. Passes it to Capella. Return to sender. Thomas against Murray. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. To the inside. A shot's good from Claxton. Here's Murray. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Bey. He dishes it to Young. Back to Bey. 5 on the clock. Capella inside. Claxton covering. Hunter with a screen on Thomas. Here's Murray. Johnson with the rebound.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Bridges shot. Good.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Now, here's Capella. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Here's Claxton. Thomas takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Murray's got 5.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. 3-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Murray, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. And he makes good on the layup. Bridges has got his second bucket.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Dinwiddie against Young. Murray outside. Capella with a screen on Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works, Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
No good on the second free throw. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Young with no one around. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Definitely a shot guys are using more these days. Trae Young getting to his mid-range action.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trailing. Young taking his time here. Capella sets a screen for Young. Inside. It's deflected. Bridges outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play. And despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Well, you look at Claxton, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Dinwiddie against Young. Thomas with the steal. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in scoring and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good. Young's got his second basket of the night.
not one to back down from a challenge. Trae Young initiating and delivering.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The first free throw is good. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Young inside. Johnson's there. Young pass to Hunter. It's good. This game is all even.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. He feeds it to Johnson. High post shot. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got his second basket.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Murray against Thomas. Capella with a screen on Thomas. They swipe it. On the wing, Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Murray against Dinwiddie. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Claxton. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Murray finds Capella. Deflects the pass. And here is Thomas to the middle. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. And the Nets lead by 2. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Thomas. And they take the lead. Bogdanovich has got 5.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Outside Thomas. Capella sends it back. Pass to Murray. Hunter with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. O'Neal passes to Dinwiddie. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's Thomas outside. They grab their own miss. To the inside. Johnson in the corner. Here's Claxton. Capella covering. O'Neal no good. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And there's the pass to Murray. Here's Capella. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
That's good from Capella. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here is Matthews after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Pass to Young. Griffin a screen on Smith. And Young kicks to Griffin. Now Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. The long distance 3 is buried. Bogdanovich has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Nets trail by 5. Bridges sets the screen for Smith. Bridges inside. He's covered by Matthews. Bridges shot. Good.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Smith against Young. Kicks it to Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second basket of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Atlanta. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Nets trail by 5. They've got Young. Matthews out there with Okongwu. Then it's Matthews, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And he knocks down the first one. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Matthews passes to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
This is how fast Trae Young gets his shot off, which is why he's so tough to guard.
Passes to Sharp. Inside, here's Bridges. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Hawks on D. Following the score by Dennis Smith. And Young comes over to help. Smith wide open. He fires. A kick out to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Finney-Smith. Puts up a deep 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Good season for him last year. 6th in field goal percentage and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
Smith against Young. Smith outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. The pass to Finney-Smith. Smith against Young. Bridges a screen on Young. The drive by Smith. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, here's Sharp. Still without a basket. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Smith on the wing, defended by Young. Here's Sharp, and it's sent back by Okongwu. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu, and Hunter subbed in for Matthews. And then for Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dennis Smith. Shots good from Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Young to end the run. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. There's the three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Young against Dinwiddie. Young inside. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. And Young kicks to Hunter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. There's the pick. Over Young. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 12. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young against Dinwiddie. And it's Bridges at the elbow. No good that time. Good D by Matthews. He kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Young for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Dinwiddie against Young. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
For the Hawks, Bay comes in for Hunter, and Murray subbed in for Matthews. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Cameron Thomas in for Bridges. Bay passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Murray against Thomas. Dinwiddie outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter. Murray kicks to Young. Young is double. Trying to find Bay and gets it to him. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Nets trail by 19. Outside Thomas. O'Neal outside. Johnson sets the screen for O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Launches a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Young passes to Bay. Young against Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Capella. It's tipped. Young against Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Johnson. And stolen by Bay. Young in the corner. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Nets trail by 19. Here now is Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Thomas with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Trae Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bridges, he's checked in for O'Neal. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Bucks. Pass to Hunter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Capella draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bay finds Capella. Now Bay to the inside. 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Murray. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Murray, no good. Nets trail by 16. Now, Dinwiddie. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. Passes it to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 19 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Bridges a screen on Murray. Pass to Bridges. Atlanta with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And the pass to Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Count that one. He's got 20.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good. And the Hawks lead by 19.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Dinwiddie for three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the point.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for Atlanta, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
Defending these guys does not look fun. You just have to extend so far out to contest shots, and then they go ahead and make them anyway?
Which then forces you to try to match their three-point output. Not a comfortable position to be in. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Murray after Mikal Bridges' bucket. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 5 points so far.
Pure desire from Sadiq. Did not want to be denied.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Fifth best, Clint Capella.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Shot clock at 6. Murray for three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. Number 1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
Now, here is Young. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Murray down low. Thomas is there. Shot up 2 there.
DeJounte Murray is one of those guys who rarely gets his shot blocked.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. Capella with a screen on Thomas. Baseline J on the way. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas. And Young comes over to help. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Dinwiddie against Young. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Too much for the defense to handle. Capella playing through the whistle.
The Hawks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Capella. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray finds Bay. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Takes a step back. Young pass to Murray. Capella with a screen on Thomas. Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas outside. Good on the triple. Thomas got 10 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nets trail by 17. Now here's Dinwiddie. 13 points in the game. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low. Bridges has got 24 points.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Hunter with the screen on Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Young. Feeds it to Murray. Shot from the top of the key. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. And Hunter over to help. Johnson a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Young against Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas with it, out guarded by Murray. Hunter against Dinwiddie. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges, and the Nets, another 3.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Bay. Young pass to Hunter. The pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Young for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 27 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there. And he's been relentless.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 15.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Dinwiddie against Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Murray dishes to Hunter. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And there's the feed to Bridges. And hit the turnaround jumper. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game. Murray finds Hunter. Young outside. But Trey hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 33.
Built to score, Trae Young has been on one tonight.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 16. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter dishes to Murray. A shake, and it's Murray with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Trae Young. Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Nets trail by 19. Here now is Dinwiddie. 16 points for him. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Bogdanovich against O'Neal. Clock at 4. Over Bogdanovich. O'Neal, no good. Atlanta leading by 19 points. Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Poked away. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
That one goes. Count it.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And Thomas over to help. Okongwu finds Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Murray against Thomas. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 12. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Murray And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
Matthews against Thomas. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray against Dinwiddie. Okongwu with the screen on Dinwiddie. Murray, good.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Lundy in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Atlanta.
What's up?
And that one misses. Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball. Good footwork by Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
Bogdanovich. 2 seconds.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
A good shooter from the line. Bogdanovich welcomes these chances.
Inside from the low block, and Bridges finishes it off. 31 points for Mikal Bridges.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his teams back into this.
Young finds Matthews from deep, and Matthews with the basket on the assist by Matthews.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Smith against Young. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Bridges outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Doubled by Smith. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Hawks passing it around. Got a hand on it. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. Over Matthews. And it's Sharp missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the pass to Young. Matthews, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith with his first shot attempt, and the Nets miss again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Matthews with the steal. Down low, here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 35.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
They double him with Matthews. Here's Smith. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
And Matthews kicks to Young. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for Atlanta.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And he's good on the first of 3.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
And the Hawks making a change here. Mills is checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the paint, here's Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's now 35 points for Mikal Bridges. Mills passes to Young. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Griffin's checked in for the Hawks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Young. Young is double. 6 to shoot. Griffin can't get it to go in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Smith against Young. Up top, Okongwu. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
And here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Bridges for three. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And Matthews gets it to go.
The poise of Bogdanovich allows him to play the role of facilitator. He's very cagey with the ball in his hands.
Smith against Young. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Matthews. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Double by Bogdanovich. Bridges finds Claxton. Smith on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Claxton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Always positive when you're a willing passer, and that is the case for Smith. Terrific at sharing with his teammates.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Matthews. To the middle, here's Young. Hawks passing it around. Another three for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Here's Young, and again it's Atlanta.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Finney-Smith. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Outside for Griffin. Young is doubled. Here's Matthews, and it's blocked. Bridges with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mills comes in for Trae Young. The Nets also changing it up. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas comes in for O'Neal, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Dennis Smith. Dinwiddie finds Claxton. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie with it. Shoots over Mills. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Matthews against Thomas. Doubled by Bridges. Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Dinwiddie with the steal. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
It's Matthews on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now here's Thomas. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
For Brooklyn, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Mills. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Doubled by Bridges. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 8th assist here tonight. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant. And, of course, CP3 is still going.
That free throw, no good. And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta with the ball. Mills with it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
One shot.
One shot.
And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Following the three from Wesley Matthews. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Off target. That was a little heat check. The Hawks shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Both free throws good from Griffin. Here's Dinwiddie. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Now here's Mills. To the inside. Bogdanovich. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end.
It's another to finish.
Thomas down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bridges passes to Thomas. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Here's Thomas. Hits from the high post.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Now Mills. Pass to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 31 points.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Trae Young.